it simple. A simple life is a beautiful life.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Just Keep It Simple. Today, I want to share with you my repotting of Plectranthus prostratus, or another name is aka string of pillow. This plant is really easy to grow. Basically, it's really good for Malaysia, and if you can look at it, this is how it looks like. It has very unique kind of chubby plant, and on top of that it actually grows like cascading downwards once it matures. On top of that, this plant has a very unique minty smell, and if you like plants that have this kind of smell, this succulent strings of pillows is suitable for you. Now you see the color is kind of green, purplish and all that. So this is an outdoor plant, I would say, and it actually likes watering. So it would be safe for those that feel succulent is difficult to plant, and this is something that you can start off. So basically I have a really big pot of this plant, and now I am repotting it, obviously changing the soil. So the soil that I'm using is pretty much peat moss because this plant is not fussy. Peat moss soil is good enough for it. So plants like this, how do you repot? Basically, if like this and there's a root there, then I will just cut it through. Yeah, just use a tweezer and put it in. Planting this is so easy for me, and I'm sure anyone in Malaysia can plant this, or anyone in the tropical country will love this plant. You don't need to buy a big plant for this. All you need to do is get small plant for this and plant it in. This love good sunlight, good sunlight, and watering is you don't have to do it every day. When I say they like watering, you can do it maybe twice a week. Twice a week. You don't want to drown them too in water. After all, it's still succulent, just that it's non-demanding, I would say. It is not a demanding plant. To start off, if you want to begin some succulent planting and you don't want to be disappointed, because planting succulent can be real challenging, so you can start off with this plant, and it will grow really well. I like the way it cascades downwards to the pots and all that, so you will love this. Look at the color. If you get enough sunlight, if this plant gets enough sunlight, it gives you a purplish, even the bottom you could see it's kind of purplish in color. You will love this plant. It is a succulent plant, a cascading version. Many people are not sure what type of plant that they should plant. To begin with, a lot of them will go for succulent echeveria, right? You guys will go buy succulent echeveria, and then one after another it kinds of die off. I hear a lot of that, especially some kids who see echeveria in Cameron Highland, they'll buy a lot, and they come back and they plant, and the plant doesn't survive because there is challenges. There are challenges, so don't give up. As always mentioned by me, don't give up, just continue planting. You need to find your own way of planting it. Do subscribe to my channel. Sometimes what I'm trying to tell you, if I can plant it in Malaysia, so can you in any of the tropical country. So therefore check out this plant. this beautiful purplish at the bottom, green on top, and purplish at the top. So if it gets enough sunlight, it will basically turn all purple. Yeah, turn all purple. The beauty of this plant is it actually grows so fast. Sometimes it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable to see how fast they can grow, and I'm very sure you'll love this plant. So this is how you do repotting. Take out your old plant, remove all the soil, remove all the unwanted soil, trim if you could, because these are very old. You could see it's a very matured plant. You can see it's very matured plant, and it's not getting the nutrients as well. So when you see your plant is not getting the nutrients, it is time for you to repot your plant. Give it a new good soil. Yeah, give it a new good soil, and plant it in, and then it will grow really beautiful for you. So I think this plant has been with me for, wow, almost a year. You can see how it cascades. So it basically cascades downwards this way if you plant it in when it's old enough. So since I'm repotting, so therefore I will cut it through, and I will most probably do this, and it cascades downwards. It's a really long cascading as they grow. So if you want to plant this in a shallow pot, will not be suitable. You should get a pot that is tall enough, so because you foresee that they will grow cascading downwards from your pot. So look for a tall pot, or a medium-sized tall pot will do. See how it cascades. That's how long it could cascade for you. So I'm going to trim all that and throw away the ones that I don't need. So those that are like this, put it here. It's because I've just watered my lip top, so the fan is blowing, yeah, to ensure that the soil will dry off quicker. So I have this long cascading ones. If you have this, let's cut it off. Just put few here and there so it cascades. So don't water immediately after you plant. Yeah, leave it for a week. Leave it for a week. And those repotting of plant, don't immediately put under the sun. All the excitement. Some people got a lot of excitement going through, and then immediately, oh, I want them to turn purple, and immediately they put under the sun and all that. So that's not suitable. You see, it has grown so matured until it kind of dry off. So cut that off, leave the healthy stem, and plant it in. Just leave it on top of the soil. Yeah, leave it on top of the soil. So as I go, I see like this. Should I plant this in? It's kind of old though. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to save all the small ones at the side, because I have another pot. If you saw, I have another pot there for the smaller ones. Then those small ones I will plant it in the other pot. It really has a good smell, especially after you water the plant. It really gives out a really fresh minty smell. Sometimes it's really surprising how succulents are, all kinds of succulents that is available for us. Like the small ones here, I decided to put it here. I have a tray for the small ones, you can see. So I'm going to put the small ones there. Just just trim as you go. Can't see what I'm doing, all right, now you can see. So trim as you go. I'm back to string of pillows. I realized those that I trim off for my repotting has flowered. I think it has wilted, but nevertheless, this is how the flower looks like, and you can see this long. This is how long it has grown. So I have trimmed some of them. I will continue to trim this, but I just wanted to show you the flowers. So I have trimmed all this, and I have the longer ones like this, which I want to plant it cascading. So now I'm going to repot into my pot. I'm using this tweezer. I think it's in my shop. It's a thick tweezer. If I'm not wrong, is 18 centimeter. This is a very nice tweezer to use for my succulent planting. You can get this in my Shopee shop or my Lazada shop called SR Button World. I think there's a link below. You can click on that and go to my shop and purchase this tweezer. The pot that I'm using now, I also like to highlight, it's a very thick pot. This pot is very durable. It doesn't melt down. Some pots that you buy are easily crushed, or should I say it is crispy. Within a year it is crispy, and as you pick up the pot it will break. But this pot that I'm using is very thick, and it has been with me for like 3 years, and it's still strong. Yeah, it's still strong, and very good drainage hole that is side here. The bottom are all drainage hole. I can't turn the pot around, but this is a very good pot to use. So investing into the right pot is important too. Here we have the small ones. I like to start in the middle. As I subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, so I can bring you more videos when I can. And if there's any questions or any learning sharing, yeah, please feel free to put a message on the YouTube chat. We can learn from each other. As always mentioned by me, not just learning from me, but we can learn from each other as well. So feel free to drop me a message if you have any learning advice, or you can drop me a message if you have any questions. So this is the conclusion of the video for string of pillows. Thank you. Bye bye.